So I don't know if we're tacking this on to the end of the last episode or if we're going into a totally different episode. But right now, I believe I have to find a secret passage that I didn't find before. What was this again? Oh, that's the tram. Okay. Now, I'm not sure exactly where it is. I know it's in this general area. There's a lot of secret passages I just didn't get going through my playthrough. Is it here? It maybe not there. I'm trying to see which would be like... Because I was coming down here before to see if it was in here. Thank you so much. Oh, just cracks there. Oh, okay. I don't know if this is tacked on to the last episode or if this is like the new episode, but I see cracks in the wall over here. I was looking for like a secret passage in this general area, but I couldn't really find it. You can see there's cracks in the wall. I don't know how we're supposed to like... There we go. There we go. It's really weird because like there's so many like secret areas of course I haven't gone to. We see the... Oh, it's like a honeycomb. Or poo? Could be poo. The Hive. What? That is rotten. Whatever you are, you're rotten. You should be killed. I'm sorry. What is... This is beautiful, but also like horrifying, because I guess that makes sense why there's bees all around the place. An absolutely like S-tier area. Gorgeous in what it's doing. Oh, we have to go up. I was like, oh, we have to break the wall again. Having this guy with us has also been like really, really good. Having Grimm Baby with us. Been able to like dispatch some of the most annoying enemies. Primal Aspids, for example. Like, I have to think that they gave you this ability with the Primal Aspids in mind. I would do the Phantom Troupe quest, like, right away then, to get this boy. Just shooting stuff at least once. Like I said, like, wouldn't work for the entire playthrough because you'd need some charm slots, like, right away. This is a gorgeous area. Are we gonna fight, like, a Buzzy Bee boss? I wonder if there's, like, a Buzzy Bee bench around here. Well, there's supposed to be a flame around here. Wait, there's no... I guess the map, this is gonna be just a part of it. Oh, look, you're a big bee. I'm actually a big fan of bees. Oh, there's like a table as well. They're like living here. Oh, there's a bench encased in like honey or whatever. So now it's updated the map. So maybe we can see where the flame might be. It's up above. Okay. I mean, we're just going to try and get this flame. That's what we're trying to do, to fight the last boss of the Phantom Troupe. So far, it's been awesome, though. Like, it's been a great DLC. Great DLC. Oh, they have, like, buzzy bees inside of them. Oh, big weirdos. Something, like, you know, here's the thing, like, I can appreciate a weirdo just as much as the next guy. But there's a difference between weirdos and, like... never talk to me again weirdos, you know what I mean? There's like, oh, you're weird, that's cool. You know, versus, please, you know, call the police. You know what I mean? And that's a call the police type weirdo. I cannot believe, like, I would have, like, just not found this place, you know what I mean? And, like, you know, I think a lot of times people are like, Calvin, you have to go find this secret place. Man, I always had the intention of exploring this game. I also always had the intention of, like, having some fun with this game. I never, like, even, like, if you look at the replies, as I said, to, like, a lot of comments, it's always, like, me saying, yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we will. Will you fight this secret boss? Yeah, sure. Like, I'm never against doing, like, secret fun stuff, ever. Like, there's a few times where I haven't done post-games in games where I felt like the post-game, like, say, like, Metopia. I was like, man, we've been playing this game for 60 hours. I know when people are getting tired. People still want the post-game to come back, though. I'd love to play it, actually, some point. That'd be really fun. I mean, there's no reason why we can't finish it off this year, actually. I still have my save, I think. Hopefully. If I don't have my save, then there's no point. Because my machine did break at some point. I actually I'll boot it up like right after this episode, I suppose. So I guess this is the next episode. Everything I do on the channel is pretty casual because, again, it's not my job. So, like, if you ever hear me going like, oh, like, is this, is this that? It's just because, like, I'm not like a business. I'm just one person just doing all this. There's no, you know, like, I adhere to my patrons. You know what I mean? My patrons are who I adhere to. And once they're happy, if they're not happy, I'm sure they'll let me know. And then, like, you guys let me know what you like, what you don't like. That made it sound like I was like, only my people who pay me money can just tell me so. I didn't mean it like that. I'm saying that, like, you know, in terms of the rewards on Patreon. Like, that's what I'm saying, like, in terms of, like, actual money stuff. Because, like, obviously, like, I have an audience that loves my videos and supports me in many, many ways. Even silent viewers are sick as hell. I love them. Oh, look at you, I'm a big boy. I'm what they call massive. They call me Massive back home. They call you Massive? Yeah, big. They call me Big Boy McGraw. Oh, come in here. That's awesome. Big Boy McGraw is freaking awesome. Bro as well. Do you hear him, bro? These enemies are like, like, the reason they're not annoying, I think, is because I have enough damage to defeat them. I think they might be annoying if I did, if I with an unupgraded weapon. Oh no, it's another big boy. Hey, it's me. Zote. That's my sloth voice, I guess. But they're actually, like, the aesthetics of the area are cool. It's a really cool, like, hive area. Like, I like it a lot. I'm trying to check out all areas here just to make sure I've not missed out on anything. I love the way there's like a little chair here. Now, my estimation then is that there was people living here beforehand, and then the bees took it over. And we're like, yo, this is our place now. Get lost. Scram. Scram, nerds. If that was the case, then... You know what? There's a rule, I think, in law, like, it came into effect... Oh, we're back out here. Cool. Very cool shortcut. There's a rule that came into effect in law a while back that was actually pretty interesting. I was talking about it with my lawyer friend, and she was like, you know, it's called finders keepers, losers weepers. It's very interesting cases that it's been used in so far. The bees versus the sit-down guys who read stuff with books in the background. This case right here. Basically, it says if you leave your house for more than 2 minutes, someone can steal your house. And it's very interesting. I love it. To be honest, what are they gonna look like this time? Oh my god, they're no longer big boys. They're goosey, juicy boys. Wow. Just what I expected as well. And they're doing damage for once. Oh, where'd you go? Hee hee. Do you think this is a hee hee moment? It's not funny. Oh, does that reset their damage? Oh, this guy. Dude, what are you doing with your life? No, I refuse. I'm going home. Thank you so much, Grim Baby. Now we actually have to do work. Just proper set him. Man, I'm gonna have to crawl all the way back up there. That's not that far of a walk, in fairness. We just had to avoid ugly creatures like that.
Ugly? But I was featured in Most Handsome Ugly Bugs of... Oh, wait, Ugly Bugs.
Yep. You got the realization now.
I should have read the fine print.
It wasn't even fine print. It's the name of the magazine. Most Handsome Ugly Bugs. You agreed to it. Where are we going? These big boys are going to be a bit of a problem, aren't they? Oh my god, they can destroy the... I knew there was a reason they look crumbly. I knew there was a reason. Where's my soul? There. Got him. Okay, so if you could just like lay down. Just trying to get as much hits in as possible on this guy. We're gonna die again. Okay, we got him. Does that count? No. What? No. We got him though. That's very silly. We have to acknowledge the silliness of that, guys. We have to. Like, again, the way I always see it is like, if we praise the hell out of a game, you know what I mean? If we have a lot of praise for a game, which I do always, we also gotta acknowledge when the game's being silly. And that's a silly Billy thing there. He was dead. Man, I don't know. Like, we got him. You know what I mean? We got him. We did good. And now we're gonna go back and die. Like, I feel it. Like, I'm literally feeling it. I know exactly what's gonna happen here. I know this game like the back of me hand at this stage. We're gonna go back. We're feeling pretty good about ourselves. We did good. And we're gonna die. Let's just be honest. This is what's gonna happen. Oh my god, just please jump up. Now Calvin's not having any patience for this.
You can never defeat me. It's not on record you defeated me either.
Apparently. Oh, dude. The one time he does that move is when I start healing. The game knows, of course, because it's you know, that's how mechanics work. But it's okay. We'll get back there. It's fine. Like, they close in because you're doing something that that needs to be closed in on, you know what I mean? I just forgot he even does that move because he doesn't do it a lot. Did we just leave this whole area? You're joking me. Calvin. How did I do that? How did I... Oh my god, I went up this way instead of going up the other way.
I don't think we're feeling good, are we? I don't think we're feeling good about that.
Oh, Jesus Christ, get out of here. All three of you gathered in the one space. He's gonna jump down here. It happened. The thing is, this stuff only happens, I say, to me. I say everyone else is probably fine with that. You know what I mean? You need to stop being such a freako, okay? I'm not being mean, but like, look. It's like, here's the thing. This is an amazing area. I hope it doesn't sound like, it's just like I'm like, man, I need to get back there. I'm so stressed out about getting back there now because I've died to this guy like 17 times. Or twice, I suppose. But you know what I'm saying. This is a really great area. It is a really, really fantastic area. My one criticism that I still think is completely valid and no one's really kind of argued against it, so I'm guessing everyone kind of feels the same, is that in most areas of this game, they legit just need to like tone down how many enemies are in one area. Like, just one less enemy in each area would actually make for, like, example, would actually make for, like, to me, like, it would be perfect. Like, where am I? How? Since when do you even do that, brother? I've never seen you go that side. Where are you? Where are you? Are you joking me? We're doing this? Come here. Thank you. Thank you for dying. I'm playing the safe. Again, still such a cool area. I love the design of these enemies. I really do. Like, I'm a big... I think anyone knows, like, from my Mario playthroughs, I love bees. I love bee designs. I love being in, like, a bee little world. I love going down to insect worlds, and I guess that's this whole game. I only realize that now. Dude. My guy's the best. Okay, let's try our best here. Yeah, he does that whenever you're about to whenever you're about to get like what you call it, I don't like, man, this is one of the more annoying fights, I'll be honest with you. Like, it's just like it's not how do I always, like, it's always hard to say this without sounding salty, you know what I mean? Because, like, people are gonna be like, oh, you're just salty. And that's fine. Like, if that's the case, I genuinely just think that it's not a fun area to fight him in. Like, and I get that's the whole point. It would be easy if you could fight him in, like this one grounded area. But that hole there as well, it's like, man, I beat him, and then I just fell through the hole, and they're like, oh, no, you didn't. It's okay. And it's like, I don't know. I guess, like, I'm being, like, kind of petty in a way, but that's just how I feel about it, I suppose. I still think it's a really cool area. I like it a lot. I think you guys get what I'm saying, though. Like, I don't think you guys are ever unreasonable about that. You guys know that, like, I'm not ever trying to, like, criticize a game or trying to find stuff to criticize about a game. I just don't think, though, like, the Troupe fight, the Troupe boss battle fight was incredible fun. Like, one of the best bosses in the game so far. Like, the Grimm Troupe leader was amazing. These little fights are just, like, kind of like, man, I'd rather just it be a scavenger hunt, you know what I mean? Like, look, he's in the wall. Like, come on. Like, this is not fun for me. This is not fun. And, like, again, you know, for anyone who does say, like, oh, it's just because you're not good at it. Man, like, I fought many bosses in this game that kicked my ass. That I spent 2 hours fighting. That I found incredibly fun. And there's video evidence of that. This is like the least. I don't know. I hate because again, you guys are watching this for escapism. You know what I mean? Some people are watching this just to have their lunch and they're hearing me complain. That's why I'm always like very conscious about that stuff. And I understand that. It's like, oh, I don't want to hear Calvin complain. I guess the last thing I'll say is just this: it's that this is probably the least fun enemy I've fought in the game so far. Yeah, that's all I'll say. This area is fantastic. I'm glad I found it. Found it, as in, got a little hint. Dude, just stay in one spot for a second. That's all I'm asking. Wait, no, he went back down again? Oh, that hole there, man, like... And it's designed that you will have to, like, at least walk over it. You know what I mean? It's designed that way. Like, it is. Oh, dude, just stay in one spot for 1 second, please. I really don't have the mental capacity today to... to fight you. I'll be honest with you. Man, they just made like the most fun DLC I've ever played into like something like I'm gonna be like, oh man, that boss was great, but holy crap, collecting that stuff was not fun. And that's upsetting to me, just because it's like this is great. Like this whole area is great. I'll stop talking about it now because like there's no point in harping on it. You know what I mean? And I think it is environment as well, you know, and it is the walk back too. Also, like, there's 300 enemies. Is it this way we have to go? No, it's up. You know, 300 enemies on the way there. That all do the same type of attacks. That all trap you into spaces. See what I mean? Trap you into spaces. You have to go this way. And like the enemy itself, like doesn't do a lot of damage, is an easy enemy, but it's just the area itself that makes it hard, and sometimes he goes into the wall. Like that's all it is. Look, we're back again. Why are you up there now? You never go up there. What are you doing? Dude, just let me kill you. Like, see what I mean? Just like, it would be so good if I could just get a hit in there. You know what I mean? Okay, let's go. Oh, wow, he went into the wall. Thank God. I was hoping he'd go into the wall. Oh, he's gone to the wall again. Perfect.
I can't wait to hit him. Oh, this enemy is so great.
We're gonna have to fight. Oh! Oh, go away, please. Like, and it's literally like the only because on any other side. Oh my god, and he goes for it again. We got him. Like, it's not a hard fight. Literally was just falling into the goddamn thing all the time. Sorry for being so, like, petty about it. Just let you know, like, I feel like, you know, if I hide how I feel about certain stuff like that, you know, that's when, like, we become a little bit inauthentic, and I don't think you guys want that either. Alright, unless you do. Let me know if you want. This is just an empty area down here, but there is a groove over there.
More of these guys.
These guys are actually really fun to fight though, like once you're fighting them. When I'm trying to avoid them, they're like really tough, but that's just literally just because we're trying to avoid them, you know what I mean? Like if you fight them just normally, they're actually really fun. Music is like getting a bit... what to say, it's like a bit more deep, a bit more like magical in its presence. We might as well keep going through the Hive if we're here already. I've set the date, by the way, for when we're playing FNAF is going to be back in, it's Halloween, it's October. That's when we're playing it. So, whatever we have done in this game, we'll go away for a second, will you, please? Whatever we have done in this game is what we have done. If we don't have everything done in this game that we want to get done, that's just the way I'm setting it. Is that... Who's hitting me now? That was actually a really nice kill for them, like. Oh my god. What is this, a mass fragment? Which is interesting, that means there's other mass fragments we can collect then. I wonder, like... Oh yeah, go get him. I wonder if there's other mass fragments we can collect. What's in here, though? Probably a shortcut of some kind? Yep, for sure. Whereabouts is this? Oh, that's actually a really good shortcut. That's a fantastic shortcut, actually. This is like, I don't know, like, I didn't even expect this area to exist, let alone, like, now we're going through it and it's actually, like, really, really fantastic. You know, that's just what happens in games. Like, what is that? Boss? Boss. Boss time. This is gonna be a crazy walk back. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a Hive night. I need him to stagger like really quickly. I think if we stand still, that actually like works. Oh, did we defeat him? Okay, cool. Cool. This is obviously meant to be fought earlier. Like, for sure. But still, like, I'll take it. That was for sure meant to be fought earlier, right? What is that in the background? Is that like, look at that bug. That's such an interesting looking bug. That was for sure meant to be fought earlier. Like, I'm not taking any pleasure in that fight. I'll be honest with you guys. It's a bee. It's like a queen bee. So sick that you don't see it until it goes down below. Ow. Really sick. Man, this whole, this DLC's been fun. Hive Blood. What does it do? Golden Nugget. Heals the bear's wounds over time, allowing to regain health without focusing soul. That is sick. But how strong is it? We should test it out, for sure. But we have to test it out, we have to, like, get hit and stuff, you know? Listen. Oh, hello. You're like a girl.
My knight, at last you are freed.
Hive Queen Vespa.
Small thing, I know you're kind. If you attempt to resolve your past, then no, I'm not the queen you seek. It is a pale being that bears flame for your nature. Though this hive exists in wholeness, we play no part in this attempt to perpetrate it. To rail against nature is folly. All things must accept an end. All things must accept an end. I agree. Like, I genuinely agree with you that all things must accept an end. Like, I agree. But I ain't accepting it without a fight. I'll tell you that much. There's been a lot of that in this game, hasn't there? There's been a lot of, like, hey, accept your fate. Or don't, and the people that don't accept their fate tend to be the ones that, like, have, like, regrets about it, like, not accepting their fate, but then they see you and they're like, yo, you're great. You're really good at this stuff. So, like, maybe I shouldn't have accepted my fate. And I kind of like that. It's like there's people who are regretting, like, you know, oh man, like, I shouldn't have, you know, let them do that to me. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have let them do that. I shouldn't let them do this. I should have fought more. And that's sick. That's a sick way of looking at it, I think. From my perspective, anyway, that's a sick way of looking at it. So I might save and quit to go back to the bench. And we'll see exactly what has changed. We've finished 83% of this game. Like, I think we did pretty good, especially for a playthrough that didn't look up any walkthroughs or anything like that. I think we did pretty good. Queen's Hive. Yeah, we're pretty much completed the Queen's Hive. There's some secret areas, of course, that we haven't gotten to, but, like, we defeated the boss in here. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Which means the next place we're going to will be the Queen's Gardens. No, it's in the Fungal Wastes. We go to the Queen's Station, though, to get there. Yep. It's gonna be a blast from the past. Let's go to the Queen's Station. Show me the Queen's Station. Yeah. I think, you know, like, probably the reason why I was only a little offended when people were like, you know, you should try this, or, like, saying I'm not open-minded, or kind of hinting that I was open-minded. It's literally just because, like, and not, people didn't say it directly, but, like, I think one of the things that, like, I got a reputation for from my audience for years here on the channel has been, he played this game that everyone said was bad, and he gave it a shot. And that's something I've been doing for a while. And people were always like, "Oh man, like, you know, he's very open-minded. This is great. We love him." And I always appreciate that, because like I always try to be open-minded with any game I play. Actually, when people say a game is bad, it makes me like want to like really try it out. Like, you know, when people said Final Fantasy 13 was bad, I was like, "Yo, let me try this out." And in the end, I didn't like it that much, but I gave it a good shot, you know? Hilarious enough though. Like, what usually happens whenever I say I don't like a game, or I'm not a fan of a certain aspect of a game, you have, you know, 95% of people are like, "Yo, that's cool. Like, you're not gonna like every single game that we like." And then you have a very vocal minority of people who say stuff like, "You're being very negative about this game," or "I don't get your opinion on this game. It doesn't make any sense." And I feel like it's always like there was also the same people that like were like, "Man, his opinion's great on this game," you know what I mean? And what I'm trying to say is like, I think that, you know, if you can't have me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Which is kind of a silly saying. There's like these really, if I could say this now, because they're my favorite year group in the school. If there's any kids watching this, if they ever find this, I'm sorry. The 5th years of my school, my favorite year group. I was with them in 2nd year and 3rd year, but then they moved on, and I was with a different group, mostly. And the funny thing about that was like, I was always saying to them, you know, "Oh shit, there's like a shortcut here I should have gotten. We have to go to Deep Nest. We have to go to Deep Nest. Right?" But you know what? That's not that bad. No, not at all. That's not bad at all. We can just go through the Mantis Village. Yeah, that's not bad. But this year, they've all been extremely good. They went from, when I had them first, they were so bold, but I adored them anyway, no matter how bold they were, because they were always very good to me, and I always enjoyed like working with them. And people were always shocked. You like that year? You like that year? Oh! I didn't mean to do that. Oh, they're not fighting me. Oh, I'm not meaning to do this. Oh, this is gonna be trouble. No, don't fight them. Don't fight them. Don't fight them. Oh, they realized it was an accident. They're like, yo, dude, it's cool. Accidents happen. But now they're like the best year, and I'm so proud of them. But also, like, you know, I said in the staff room, like, this is a situation where it's like, wait, we can't even get to there from here? How do we get to there then? That's kind of rough, man. That you can't get there the opposite way. You have to go through deep. Oh, it's fine. But look, we'll just go through Deep Nest then. That's not the way to go. It's up through here. I'll tell you this much, Deep Nest doesn't scare me no more. Wait a second, how do we even get, we can't get there, what the hell? It has to be through there. Did I not get a shortcut there? What the hell? What? What is happening? What is genuinely happening? I'm so confused. But yeah, I'm super proud of them for being very, very good. They're very good kids. They've always been good kids at heart. They just needed some, stop hitting them. They just needed some, no, dude, I'm not fighting you guys. I like you guys. Grimm baby, stop it. Grimm baby, stop it.
I like to fight though.
You do like to fight, but you're a bit of a freaking nuisance right now, if I'm being completely honest. Stop doing that. Please. Grimm baby, stop.
Oh, can't stop the train. It's already moving.
No, it's not already moving. You can stop.
Oh, it's too bad.
Grimm baby, please. I think what I'm trying to say in a roundabout way is it's tough for me for people to say they appreciate me, because I appreciate you guys. But then in my moments where I'm critiquing a game, the appreciation is not as strong, I guess is what I'm saying, if that makes sense at all. Up through here, I guess we have to go. Why didn't I just go this way? I'm very silly. What's wrong with me? We're gonna have to fight another one of these guys as well, though. Oh my god. The single most annoying creatures in the history of annoying creatures. We're gonna have to fight them right now. And we're gonna have to do it in the freaking... It's like a bouncy thing. Okay, I wanted to talk to whoever said that this was fun in the comments. Is it a bouncy thing? Oh no. Oh my god, it's a WoW boy. I've surely missed them. No, I didn't want to drop down there. Please don't. No. This DLC has been the bane of my existence. Man, collecting the first one, guys, was so much fun. It was like, I was actually like in awe of like how much fun I was having. I was like, oh my god, this DLC is actually really cool. And now here we are. In like the least, you know what I'm gonna do though? I'm gonna rest at this bench. Having the least fun time I've had in this game in a long time, which is saying a lot because this game is incredible. It's too late to find another way out of this. Man, Cleet and Cambria soothes my soul, you know what I mean? Cleet and Cambria, my guys. You gotta behave, Grimm baby, by the way.
I don't gotta do really anything. I'm just being Grimm baby.
No, that's not... It's not like it's a trademark thing.
Oh, very much is. Grimm baby for life.
No, Grimm baby, you're being rude to a lot of people.
Oh, really? It sounds like a you problem.
No, you're the one being rude, though.
That remains to be seen in a court of law.
You're gonna take this to court?
Possibly if you keep acting up. Keep giving me whip.
Giving you whip?
Giving me whip. Keep giving me whip.
I'm giving you whip?
Give me whip. Yes, give me whip.
Oh, now I have to deal with this as well. This is the most amazing game I've ever played in my life. It actually is it's really good. I gave it a 9 out of 10. And I'll stand by that. Stand by that 9 out of 10. What you think? Okay. The flame is just a little bit lower. There it is. Oh, that ain't too bad. Okay. Thank God he went into the walls. This is, thank God he went to the walls. I was worried there for a second that he was gonna stay where I could hit him. Oh, thank God. Man, I was really worried there for wait, what? Dude. Thank God. Yeah, no, that was way easier than the first one for sure. Because we weren't, you know, dealing with like the platforming and stuff. Man, I feel like I've been really negative this video, but like I feel like it's okay sometimes to be a little bit negative. You know, just I guess like, you know, it just comes with like trying to express yourself a little bit better. You know what I mean? I'm not always the best at doing that. So where's the next place we're gonna go then? There's a flame down here. If we go through from, oh, I know exactly where this is. Perfect. We can go from King Station. This was just going to be a thing I tacked on, but I think it's a whole new episode. By the way, hey everyone, it's Calvin. Also knows this is Zero. Thank you so much for bringing me here again. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that was just difficult because of the platforming stages. And, like, without the platforming, he's actually, like, not difficult. Oh, the dandies.
Where the dandies?
Calvin, whenever you're introducing a new voice for a character, why do you always say we're at the start of it? I think it's because I'm so used to watching, like, early 2000s cartoons where, like, and early late 90s cartoons where every cartoon character would introduce themselves by saying,
We're these people. We're the delightful children from down the lane.
you know what I mean? Like, it's that. That's my childhood. For sure.
Ow. I hurt myself pretty much. Oh God, we survived that one though, that's good. Survived that one, that's good. Survived that one, that's good.
And then it's just down here, I think. Yeah. Really close by. Oh, is there another platforming area? I can't wait. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Oh. So excited for this. Let's lure him over here. He's like, okay, you want to let me over here? I'll go over here. Thank God he went into the walls. I was actually worried that I was gonna be able to hit him for a second. We gotta heal up. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. And that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I think we're gonna do that. We defeated the boss. We came back into this hive area. I'm very happy with all that we've done this episode. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye. I'm gonna travel back to Dirtmount though, so this is DLC once again. Delicious last course. I have to play Cuphead at some point. Can't wait to. Okay. Hey everyone, it's Calvin, also known as Orma, and this is Hollow Knight. This is my first ever playthrough of Hollow Knight, and we have a few things that we have to do today. I'm gonna just like talk about them because they're gonna be happening over the next few episodes. We're gonna go and fight this Grimm Troupe thing again, which has been really cool. The last episode I was like so frustrated just because, man, that freaking one fight that we were doing was just so like demeaning almost. It felt horrible. We're also going down today, hopefully today, to rescue a character that I didn't even know. I forgot about rescuing, but I was reminded of rescuing. Apparently they're gonna live in this house. Apparently they're gonna live in this house. Huh? Oh, sorry. I entered into the house. Then I also want to fight some secret bosses from the DLC. And at that point, I think it's going to lead us up into October 1st, which is the next Let's Play that we're going to be doing. Quite a few things we're going to be doing today, though. Quite a few things. Or not today. I say today because I'm going to be playing it today. You guys might not see it all today. I also want to visit the stag station. We'll see, though. It could be today. I have a nice coffee beside me. It's from the local Italian restaurant. It's actually very good. Wait, your man is gone. Wait, what was that? Oh, Crystal Heart. I was like, what? Hey, no, get out of here. Your man is just gone. The guy who was playing the accordion. Oh. Wow, this is gonna be a long... Hello? Do you want me to do this to you? Oh, it is gonna be like a little dreamer world. Maybe? We got rid of our boy. Where's our boy? He's still equipped. That's the thing. We still have to keep him equipped. Oh, the heartbeat as well. What the hell's happening? What type of fight is this gonna be? Oh no. They love a crowd in this game, and I think that's like been an aesthetic since like... It makes me think that the creators of this game love musical theater or something. Okay. Oh my god, the music is so good. He's faster. He's faster and has this annoying move. Oh no. Oh no. That did that much damage? Oh no. Wait, it's a dream fight as well. Oh, if only we still had that thing that breaks, we could be doing so much more damage. That is insane, by the way. That is insane that we're going to be doing this. That is an insane fight so far. To me, the way I judge it being an insane fight is that we didn't even have enough time to like focus on like what he was doing, you know what I mean? Great presentation, great music. We're doing good here. Oh my god. What the hell is happening? No. Oh my god. Who invented this? Is this possible? Who invented this? What? Who decided? Ow! Who decided? Who decided this was okay? Which one of you out there decided that this was okay? Okay, let's try and talk this through maybe. So he's gonna go bah, bah. We dodge that one. We stay still for that one. We try and avoid that one as much as we can. He's gonna do a little dance here. We can easily avoid that one. Okay, we can't easily avoid that one. We're getting hits in, but it don't matter. Look at that. Oh my god. Who in their right mind said to themselves that today we're going to do this? Who in their right mind said that this was going to be something that they wanted to do with their lives. This is the creation that they created. Like, here's the thing again. I'm just scared. I'm terrified. Nightmare King Grimm! Okay, let's go. See, this used to be our ace in the hole, and now it's not. Because now he's hitting us like this. Oh god. But you said to hit him there too. Okay. See, we should be able to block that move. Oh my... How much health does this boy have? How much health does this boy have? I'm genuinely worried. I'm genuinely worried I won't be able to do this. I'm gonna cry. This is one of those fights that, like, I know I can do. Like, for sure. What? Even his farts hurt me? Oh my god, even his farts actually hurt me. I tried to, like, avoid that hit. Oh my god, even his farts hurt me. This is insane. Can I just say this right now? Not an inch of frustration in my mind, as usual. It's literally just like, you know, terror. Someone asked me before what inspired my, Nightmare King Grimm! What inspired my feelings, with the way I go, I don't get angry over video games. I never get angry over video games. It's literally just like, I'll be honest with you, it's like, this is like a fun time for me. Even if I'm failing. Okay, let's heal up a bit, we're dead. Does he have low health or something? Cause like, I can't imagine being able to do this. If we had, this would be such a perfect time to have our cracked little fragile strength. This is such a good time if we had this. Maybe if we equip this. And we heal over time, maybe. And we get rid of the Defender's Quest and the Wayward Cowboys. That's only 2 though. And Grimm Child. Maybe maybe group song? I don't know. I'll just being completely honest with you guys, I don't know if I'll be able to do this, at least in the time allotted. Like, this is one of those things I always talk about, how it's like, I can totally beat a boss if, like, you know, I'm by myself. Like, you know, if it's one of those bosses that takes an extra long time to defeat, I can totally try and defeat it. You know, if I'm already dead. If I have, like, you know, 4 hours to myself. I got like a full-time job and I have to like record videos for the week. It's incredible, by the way. This is definitely the toughest thing I've fought in this game so far. Here's what I will say though. Even if we don't defeat this today, we'll go off and do the other things for the game that I was gonna do. Nightmare King Grimm, and what we'll do is we'll come back, and I promise we'll come back, and when I have like a way more time, maybe like at a Christmas date or something like that, and try our best to defeat this guy. Maybe we'll like, I don't know, You know what I mean? Maybe around Christmas or something that would have like 2 weeks off. Because I really feel like and people are gonna be like, oh, Calvin, you're having defeatist attitude already. That's not like you. It's not a defeatist attitude. It's just knowing your limits, man. And this is like one of those things that I'm gonna need like 3 hours to learn. I feel like. It's also scary because it's red. If it was, you know, not red, it'd be okay. You know what I mean? No, now became Grimm. Look at that. How do I even avoid anything? Look at that. Ah! Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. We're avoiding stuff now. Okay, well done for that. Wish I could be smelly like you. Look at that. That's how we avoid that. We're learning. We're not learning, apparently. We're dead. Okay, that was our best run yet. Help me.
Please. Help me.
I wonder what's in here. Oh, now became Grimm. Leave me alone. I didn't. Oh God. Because even that used to be our ace in the hole, that move. And now it's like damaging us as well. Like even our best friends won't back us up. You know what I mean? It feels like we've lost a friend. They should have let us have that move though, right? Like they should have let us have that one move that was working for us. You know what I mean? And they knew it was working for the player, man. They should have let us have that one. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this right now. I don't know if like I'll be able to do this at all. Just being honest with you guys. It's tough. It's tough. Oh, King Grimm. We get hurt. It's also like in Hollow Knight, if we didn't get hurt by enemies' knees, we'd be so sorted. Look at, and their farts as well. Like even their farts were getting hurt by. And this was free DLC, by the way. So when I was like, oh, I'd pay for this, I'd pay for that. It's free. It was free. They just added it to the game, which makes sense why it's not in the store. I guess this is the Void Heart edition, so it's like it's everything together. I think. I wonder what this is. Oh, Grimm! Look at that. Look at that. Right through. Oh, I would have gotten that, but that was... you're supposed to get hit there. You're supposed to get there, too. Oh, okay. I gotta say something. I gotta say something. I gotta say something. I can do this. I can do this. A switch just flipped. Now, I can't do this if he has like 1500 health or something, like he's lost kinsight. Oh, Grimm! Okay, maybe I can't do this. Maybe I was lying. See, you're supposed to jump over that. But then his farts. Oh my god, maybe I can't do this actually. I think the flip just switched. The flip just switched. I think I'm banging my head against the wall here trying to do this. What I might do is go off and do the other stuff. We'll leave this for like extra last and maybe come back to it when we have like a lot of time to learn the patterns, and not only that but just like get like super into it. That might be good. Ah! that right there. Running right into him, you know what I mean? That used to be our go-to. It's so upsetting that's no longer our go-to. You know what I mean? See, we're not even close to getting his health down. Where are we? I wish there was a health bar just on this boss so I could know. Then I'd, like, if I had a health bar on this boss, I'd be doing this for 10 hours straight. Because I know where I am at. I bet there's a mod like that on Steam or something. Grimm! The slap right away, like I'm already in trouble, you know what I mean? I want to see how much, like... That wasn't worth it because then we take away 2 pieces of health.
Can someone please, Can someone please help me with this? I would love to learn how to fight the Grimm King.
What's this? All these people looking at me in the crowd is really strange, you know? They don't even. Ah, I'm a King Grimm. I have to realize he's gonna hit me right away. You know what I mean? How do I avoid, like this guy needs to stop. Bam, bam, bam. That's when we need to jump over it. I heal a bit. Man, every hit he does takes away 2 health. You can only get hit 4 times. No, more than 4 times. I'm not doing the math properly. 5 times. Maybe 6 times. I don't know. I don't get paid to do math. Oh wait, I do. Damn it. Damn it. Grimm King! Aha! I told you. Haha. I knew it was coming. See, that's when we have to jump. See, there's when we have to jump, like, right away. Honestly, we're doing pretty good at avoiding now. Oh, he says as he gets hit. Ah, I love this game. Okay, I have an idea. Like we said, we'll come back to this boss maybe last. Come back to it when we have more time. I just don't see an avenue where I'm gonna defeat this today. But it's always here for us, you know what I mean? Hee! Haha! I knew that was coming. I didn't know that was coming, I guess. What is... Okay. I'm making the executive decision to come back to this boss later. Okay? And I promise you we will defeat this boss. I promise. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon. Around Christmas time, maybe when we have like a bunch of time to do this. I really feel like, you know, I can definitely do it. You could see me getting slightly better each time, kind of. But I think it's also a case of like, you know, I want to be able to, how do I say it? I want to be able to like fight this creature, in a way that I can spend like 2 hours straight on it. You know what I mean? I'm going back to work in, you know, 12 hours. You know what I mean? It's like I need to... So we're going to the Stagnus at some point. I want to do something first. Is it... Whereabouts is it? Green Path or I think it's... Where do we have to go to get this lady? Fungal waste style? I'm trying to remember whereabouts in the fungal waste it is. I think it's down there. I think it's legit down this way. I don't remember the exact location. I think it's... Could it be? So then we'd have to go to... the Queen Station. He says, not knowing. Sure. Let's go to the Queen Station, I guess. I mean, I'm not quite sure, but we'll try Queen Station style.
And if we're wrong about this, I blame society.
I know some people are probably disappointed. Okay, Calvin, I'm pretty sure you could have beaten that boss. 100%. Like, I'm saying this right now with 100% certainty. We will beat that boss. It's just, again, like, I hope you guys also understand that I usually have other stuff to attend to, that I have to have videos ready for the week. I know that's not always a nice thing to hear, but this isn't my job. I'd love for this to be my job. Maybe eventually it could be. If it was my job, we'd have, like, you know, infinite time to do this. Because I wouldn't have to worry about, you know, oh, you know, I need to prepare this video, I need to prepare that. Like, you might notice during the summer, like, that's the type of videos you get because I'm off work. Like, you know, again, like I said, if this was my actual job, you get those, like, big, chunky, sometimes 3-hour videos. But I'm glad that you guys kind of hopefully understand where I'm coming from with this. Is this Mantis Village? You want to go here? We do. We do want to go here. Because I want to comment as well about the finale of the series, because I just uploaded it yesterday, and one of the best things about the finale of the series is seeing all the people and how much the series meant to them. Some people were like, "Yo, I watched this, you know, I saved them for the day. This got me through some hard times, all this stuff," and I just want to make it perfectly clear because, like, I think that if I complain about, like, bad comments... Hello. Oh, we should... Oh. Then I think I should also have the decency and the... Which I do. I do talk about good comments as well. But, you know, talk about them even more often. And I will say that, like... You guys, you know, are so pleasant. And I have fostered a really fantastic... Oh, God. A really fantastic audience that I'm super proud of. And I know it's been years since I did that, but I remember I played a little game that you guys might call... what was the game called? Friday the 13th. Oh, no. We have to go this way. And I remember my friends were kind of like, oh... Calvin, we're kind of worried that, like, your audience isn't going to like us that much or whatever, or your audience isn't going to be as nice to us as they are to you. And I remember being like, guys, there she is. Okay, don't worry. What, was she already infected? I remember being like, guys, do not worry whatsoever. Man, so many secret passageways. Oh, wow. Wow. Man, I wish I could be an Owen Wilson mushroom. I remember being like, guys, do not worry whatsoever. And they, you know, understandably, it's a worrying thing. Because for me, right, I have been on YouTube now for, what, 8 years? 9 years? Making videos and putting them out there and putting your voice out there, to me, isn't even like a difficult thing anymore. You know what I mean? To me, it's like, okay, whatever. Maybe we could just go straight from here. To me, it's not even like I don't even think about it. For other people, it's a big deal. Ow! But they were like, yo, your audience is so nice. And I got a reputation on YouTube for having a very welcoming community as well. And I still do have a very welcoming community. And like, the thing is about like having a very welcoming community as well. It's about taking out the trash as well. You know what I mean? And like, very often if someone's being, you know, like bad, like homophobic or, you know, any of the other things that would get me demonetized for saying, like, my audience is like, get away from me right now.
Oh, please don't leave me behind. You forgot about me? I knew you would. Everyone always forgets me. Oh, who are you? Oh, your face is sure. So, I'm sorry I got lost. I don't know how I ended up here. You came here with me, Bretta? The girl that everyone just ignores.
Girl, I'd never ignore you.
Sorry, when I look at your face, I can hide you. I just can't believe you can't risk me. I didn't think anybody. So, I mean, thank you. I mean, I better go back to town. I mean, I better get home.
So she's gonna go back to town now. Aha! This is like the quickest way I have of getting back to town. Even though I should put this in Dirtmouth, right? I should put in Dirtmouth. But yeah, I guess I'm just saying thank you because it was a very pleasant finale as usual. It was a very pleasant thing. Thank you. You know what? I'm gonna take off the Dung Defender stuff, guys, because obviously, like, it's about, you know what I mean. It looks bad as well. Like, I'm just saying this right now. It looks Defender's crest. It looks really bad, and instead we might put on something like Nailmaster Glory. Maybe might be a good idea. Just like a little tiny little thing to put on. A little bit of small thing to put on. Sprint Master. Why not? Yeah. Yeah, run a little faster. Let's go to Dirtmouth. The things that make me so happy, the comments that are like my favorites and top tier comments are usually comments that are like, yo, I watch you on the toilet. I watch you while eating food. I watch you on my sad days. You got me through this day. You got me through that day. It wasn't easy, but you got me through this day. Oh. Zote? Oh, is he talking to you off you?
Great Prince, so dark, so troubled.
But that's not only danger I had to uncover my quest for my glory. You notice this trophy, haven't you? A keepsake of my final triumph battle deep in the pit below us. The little less life in it claimed another victim. The crowd erupted into ecstatic cheering. Cheering that buzzed both loud and utterly sincere. To what do all my long sword tries to victories, you ask? As I said earlier, the key is my personal philosophy, the 57 precepts of Zote. Particularly relevant here is the first precept, always in your battles. As for the other 56 precepts, well... Precept 2, never let them laugh at you. Fools laugh at everything, even their superiors. But beware, laughter isn't harmless. Laughter spreads like disease, and soon everyone is laughing at you. You need to strike at the source of this perverse merriment quickly to stop it from spreading. Precept 3, always be rested. Fighting and adventuring taking toll of your body when you rest. Your body strengthens and repairs itself. The longer you rest, the stronger you become. Precept 4, forget your past. The past is painful. Think about your past going to bring you misery. Think about something else instead, such as the future or some food. Precept 5, strength beats strength. Is your opponent strong in a manner, simply overcome their strength with even more strength, and they'll soon be defeated. Precept 6, choose your own fate. Our elders teach our fate is chosen for us before we're even born. I disagree. Precept 7, mourn not the dead. When we die, do things get better or for us or worse? There's no way to tell, so we shouldn't bother mourning. Or celebrating for that matter. Precept 8, travel alone. You can rely on nobody, and nobody will always be loyal. Therefore, nobody shall be your constant companion.
I disagree.
Precept 9, keep your home tidy. Your home is where you keep your most prized possessions yourself. Therefore, you should make an effort to keep it nice and clean. Precept 10, keep your weapon sharp. I make sure the weapon life ender is kept well sharpened at all times. This makes it much easier to cut things. Precept 11, mothers will always betray you. The precept explains itself. Precept 12, keep your cloak dry. If your cloak's getting wet, dry it as soon as you can. Wearing wet clothes is unpleasant and can lead to illness. Precept 13, never be afraid. Fear can only hold you back. Facing your fears can be tremendous effort, therefore you should just not be afraid in the first place. Precept 14, respect your superiors. If someone is superior in strength or intellect or both, you need to show them respect. Don't ignore or laugh at them.
You know what's funny? You have this character in Bretta and this character in Zote, who both like are very similar in a way, but also have this opposite thing to each other so far that I can tell that it's actually pretty cool. They're both used to being ignored. One is very much aware, hyper aware of it to the point that they feel like maybe everyone's ignoring them, and one is not aware of it all and feels like, you know, they are being ignored, but they kind of covered up in their own mind with the fact that everyone's kind of afraid of them, or too afraid of them, or too respectful of them to fully conversate with them all the time. He also pushes people away. He wants people to know how powerful he is, but pushes people away, pushes us away a lot of times as well. And also, like, he loves to talk. It's clear she loves to listen. She wants to have a friend, he wants to have a friend, or at least someone to listen to his stuff, or his triumphs. And what you have here is like a match made in heaven.
Precept 15, one for one blow. You should only use one single blow to defeat an enemy. Any more is a waste. Also, by counting your blows as you fight, you'll know how many foes you defeated. Precept 16, don't hesitate. Once you've made a decision, carry it out and don't look back. You'll achieve much more this way. Precept 17, believe in your strength. Others may doubt you, but there's someone you can always trust. Yourself. Make sure to believe in your own strength, and you will never falter. Precept 18, seek the truth in the darkness. The precept also explains itself. Precept 19, if you try, succeed. If you're going to attempt something, make sure you achieve it. If you do not succeed, then you have actually failed. Avoid this at all costs. Fact. Precept 20. Speak only the truth. When speaking to someone, it is courteous and also efficient to speak truthfully. Beware, though, that speaking truthfully may make you enemies. This is something you'll have to bear.
Guys, there's a reason why I try to like tell the truth in almost like everything. There's ways to be nice about the truth as well. Because the more lies you tell, the more you have to remember. The more you have to remember, and you'll be caught in a goddamn lie.
Precept 21. Be aware of your surroundings. Don't just walk along staring at the ground. You'll need to look up every so often. Make sure you don't say what's there.
How many precepts are there, I wonder?
Precept 22. Abandon the nest. As soon as I could, I left my birthplace and made my way into the world. Do not linger in the nest. There's nothing for you there.
He's right. He's right.
Precept 23. Identify the foe's weak point. Every foe you encounter is a weak point, such as cracking their shell or being asleep. You must constantly be alert and scrutinizing your enemy to detect their weakness. Precept 24. Strike the foe's weak point. Once you've identified the foe's weak point, as per the previous precept, strike it. This will instantly destroy them. Precept 25. Protect your own weak point. Be aware that your foe will try to identify a weak point, so you must protect it. The best protection? Never having a weak point in the first place. Precept 26. Don't trust your reflection. When peering at the certain shining surfaces, you may see a copy of your own face. The face will mimic your movements and seem similar to your own, but I do not think it can be trusted.
You know what? He's got everything figured out.
Precept 27. Eat as much as you can.
Yeah, when having to eat as much as possible gives you extra energy, it means you can eat less frequently. Dude! No, actually, eat when you're hungry, guys. Always. And don't let anyone tell you you can't eat. You eat whatever you want to eat, okay? Unless it's like humans, then we have a conflict of interest.
Precept 28. Don't peer into the darkness. If you peer into the darkness and can't see anything for too long, your mind will start to linger over old memories. Memories are too to be avoided, as Precept 4. Precept 29. Develop your sense of direction. It's easy to get lost when traveling through winding, twisting caverns. Having good sense of direction is like having a magical map inside your head. Very useful. Precept 30. Never accept a promise. Spurn the promises order, as they're always broken. Promises of love or betrothal are to be avoided, especially.
I don't break promises personally.
Precept 31. Disease lives inside of dirt. You'll get sick of it if you spend too much in filthy places. If you're staying inside someone else's home, demand the highest level of cleanliness from your host. Precept 32. Names have power. Names have power, and so the name something is to grant power. I myself, my nail life ender, do not steal the name I came up with. Invent your own. Precept 33. Show your enemy no respect. Being gallant to your enemy is no virtue. If someone opposes you, they don't deserve respect or kindness or mercy. Precept 34. Don't eat immediately before sleeping.
This can cause restlessness and indigestion. It's just common sense. My dude, he's so smart. That's a good advice.
Precept 35. Up is up, down is down. If you fall over the darkness, it can be easy to lose your bearing.
And forget which way is up. Keep that precept in mind.
Precept 36. Eggshells are brittle.
Once again, this precept explains itself.
Precept 37. Borrow, but do not lend. If you lend and are repaid, you get nothing. If you borrow, but do not repay, you get everything.
So steal.
Precept 38. Beware the mysterious force.
Mysterious force bears down on us from above.
Pushing downwards. If you spend too long in the air, the force will crush you against the ground and destroy you. Beware.
Precept 39. Eat quickly and drink slowly. Your body is a delicate thing, and you must fuel it with great deliberation. Food must go on as fast as possible, but fluids at a slower rate.
Precept 40. Obey no law but your own. Laws are written by others may inconvenience you or be a burden. Let your own desires be the only law. Precept 41. Learn to detect lies. When others speak, they usually lie. Scrutinize and question them relentlessly until they reveal their deceit.
Precept 42.
Spend geo when you have it. Some will cling to the geo, even take it into the dirt with them and they die.
It is better to spend it when you can, so you can enjoy the various things in life. I remember when the recession hit, and everyone was like, we should have been saving money for during the good times for the bad times. And a comedian that like I used to like said, how do we know? It's like, if we didn't spend our money, there wouldn't be the good times. And it's like, it's so true. It's so true.
Precept 43. Never forgive. If someone asks for forgiveness, for instance, a brother of yours, always deny it. That brother, and whoever it is, doesn't deserve such a thing.
So he's talking a lot about his family, his mother, a betrothal. It seems like he's been betrayed a lot, or at least like, feels like he's been betrayed a lot.
Precept 44. You cannot breathe water. Water is refreshing, but if you try to breathe it, you are in for a nasty shock. Precept 45. One thing is not another. This should be obvious, but I've had others try to argue that
one thing, which is clearly what it is, and not something else, it's actually some other thing,
which it isn't. Stay on your
He's just, his precepts are all just grievances he has with people.
Precept 46. The world is smaller than you think. When young, you tend to think the world is vast, huge, gigantic. It's only natural. Unfortunately, it's actually quite a lot smaller than that. I can say this now having traveled everywhere in the land. Precept 47. Make your own weapon. Only you know exactly what's needed in your weapon. I myself fashioned life at it from shellwood at a young age. It has never failed me, nor I it. Precept 48. Be careful with fire. Fire is a type of hot spirit that dances around recklessly. It can warm you and provide light, but will also singe your shell if it gets too close. Precept 49. Statues are meaningless. Do not honor them. No one has ever made a statue of you or I, so why should we pay them attention?
I love he's including us in this as well now.
Precept 50. Don't linger on mysteries. Some things in the world appear to us as puzzles.
So obviously, like, I love these, like, literally talking about this world we're in now. And he's like, the world ain't that big. It's not that big. And he's also like, these statues, they're not me. F them. And now he's talking about the puzzles in the game. Just move on. I agree.
Precept 51. Nothing is harmless. Give them a chance. Everything in the world will hurt you. Friends, foes, monsters, uneven paths. Be suspicious of all of them. Precept 52. Beware the jealousy of fathers, was father as well. Fathers believe they created us to serve them and never exceed their capabilities. If you wish to forge your own path, you must vanquish your father or simply abandon him. Precept 53. Do not steal the desires of others. Every creature keeps their desires locked up inside themselves. If you catch a glimpse of another's desires, resist the urge to claim them as your own. It will not lead you to happiness. Precept 54. If you lock something away, keep the key. Nothing should be locked away forever, so hold on to your keys. You'll eventually return to unlock everything you get away. Precept 55. Bow to no one. There are those as well who would impose their will on others. They claim ownership over your food, your land, and your body, and even your thoughts. They have done nothing to earn these things. Never bow to them and make sure to disobey the commands. Based. Base Zote. Base Zote.
Base Zote.
Precept 5. Do not dream. Dreams are dangerous things. Strange ideas, not your own, can worm their way into your mind. But if you resist those ideas, sickness will. If you resist those ideas, sickness will rack your body. But not to dream at all, like me.
I agree.
Precept 57. Obey all precepts. Most important, you must commit all these precepts to memory and obey them unfailingly, including this one. Have you truly listened to everything I've said? Let's start again. Repeat 57 precepts Zote. Okay. Always win your battles. Losing battles. Okay, I'll try and learn all these. Okay, we'll just read it. No, I'm kidding. But okay, great. Really cool. So we can enter into like this house. Oh, there's a mask fragment here. Nice. Cool. Oh, there's also like a little basement going on here. The Great Prince, heaving heavy breaths, flushed the exertion of battle. The figure emerged from the well. Triumph was his. Trophy aboard to prove it. The fearsome skull of the vanquished opponent. Startling warning he brought to the village, one that rung so true. Their white savior, thought a hero by the bugs, was a vicious beast, and the shrouded Great Prince was in truth the hero deserved. With honor and humility, he recounted his quest below, his epic journey of one purpose, to find her, to protect her, his grey maiden, his partner in the darkness. Wait, this is Zote? Zote, there's a picture of Zote in here. Great Prince of Dark Trust. So that's her Great Prince. Is he the Great Prince? Wait. Is Zote? Is Zote? I want to see if we can. It will change if he travels in an area. Is Zote the king's son? Is that what we're getting at here? Maybe I'm wrong. I know we have to go into that basement eventually. Okay, so nothing's changed then. We can just go into the basement. Okay, I thought things would change. Descend. What the hell is that? It's another, like, bed of love. What the... Is this the family tree of Zotes? What an inheritance. What the hell is this? It's all Zotes. Terrifying, beautiful, powerful, Great Prince Zote. What are we even getting at here? So is he like the current Prince Zote? Is Zote like, is this Zote's family maybe? Interesting. Okay, I was not prepared for that fight whatsoever. But we're gonna end the video here, guys, and we're gonna come back in the next one. And is there a journal now for this character? So Great Prince Zote is a different... Hold on a second. Grim King Nightmare. I actually want to look at these for a sec. We'll look at these in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, it's Calvin, also known as Romer, and it's time to read some stuff in my first ever playthrough of Hollow Knight. And this is a Grimkin Master. Spark of red light's darkest dream, scarlet and amber is bright and wild, visions dance and flames to speak, burn the father, feed the child. Powerful and devoted member of the Grimm Troupe, as part of the ritual it gathers scarlet flame within its torch, it will relinquish the flames once defeated. So they sent him off to do that. Young and playful member of the Grimm Troupe, as part of a ritual it gathers scarlet flame within its torch, it will relinquish the flame once defeated. Terrifying member, same thing. And here's Grimm, master of the Grimm Troupe. True dream I travel at Lantern's call to consume the flame of a kingdom's fall. So does he want to consume the entire flame? I want to see if there's one for... We just fought another Zote. I don't know if there is. Maybe we have to defeat him for it to be there. But we're about to fight, like, a boss here. And we're trying to get some lore on Zote. This is very similar, by the way, to, The character, I was gonna say the character looks like yeah, we're probably gonna die here again. I tried to like dodge it really quickly, but it's not happening. You know what I mean? Like again, I think this is like a really good. Like now, are we saying that like again, like I don't know the full lore of this. Some people ask me if I want to watch lore videos. No disrespect to anyone who's making lore videos. I just always feel like they're very informed opinions. The only time, like, I used to watch Vadi Vidya, but one of my favorite lore series I've ever seen, Great Prince Zote, was From the Dark, which was a series done by Epic Name-Bro. I don't really watch Epic Name-Bro anymore. Actually, what you might notice if you ever tune into a video of Epic Name-Bro is that his intro is very interesting, and it's when he stopped doing YouTube and stopped doing his intro, I adopted his intro pretty much, which I have no problem saying because he's one of my favorites of all time. How's it going, everybody? It's Marcus, also known as EMB. Hey everyone, it's Calvin, also known as Romer. You know what I mean? It was like very much just like a homage to, and I've mentioned him so many times. He's been, you know, one of the guys I've like really looked up to. When I mentioned why I got into YouTube, I mentioned him and Markiplier. They're like the two big things. This is a tougher boss for sure. Ah, no. Things were going good, but his you see, creatures' foreheads, they hurt, you know. Let's try it some more. I actually think we can do this no problem. This is an interesting boss to just like have here. Was this another thing where it was like DLC? And like, by the way, I will say that, like, you know, like I think some people said it wasn't DLC because it was just added free content. DLC, it doesn't have to be paid, you know what I mean, and it can also be forced upon you as well. Not that people would have cared if this was forced upon them, you know. This is a pretty nice thing to have people force, because again, it's like a choice as well, right? You know, Jesus Christ, that's probably the hardest part about this boss, is the fact that he can just drop down from anywhere, change his positioning. Like, see, like that, like, see that right there? That's insane. That is insane. Like, that's an insanely good thing to be able to do in a boss. And since this was a DLC boss, I'm thinking, if it is, I think it is, my estimation on this, of what happened, is that they were watching people play the game and were like, well, it's, you know, they do this sometimes, let's have them change pattern here, let's have them change pattern there, which again is smart. You want to create a DLC that like challenges your players and like changes the way that they fight battles, which is exactly what the Grimm Troupe guys are. I actually might put on the... Actually, Pogo might actually be the best idea for this. Oh my god, see what I mean? Look at that! So he avoided that. But he's constantly doing those moves, which, by the way, we're dead. Yeah, fun fight, really fun fight. Okay. Actually, you know, maybe putting on Dung Defender might actually be a good idea for this, or the Defender crest for this might actually be a good idea. If we take off Sprint Master and put on Dung Defender, I mean, I just think it's good for bosses. I really do, and like, I don't think we need it, like, necessarily, but it's nice to have. You know what I mean? It's like a tiny bit of extra damage, and I ain't gonna like shy away from an extra bit of damage. You know what I mean? I'm not like that. I've never been like that.
I've never been that type of person, you know what I mean? I've never been that type of person.
Or maybe I am. Who knows? I'm back and I smell. Tapping that square button already. And actually, it might be good to get rid of these boys too. I also need to avoid that move like the plague. I have to realize every jump he does, we're gonna have to avoid a move like that. Even the ones where he jumps and changes mid-pattern where he is. Yeah. Yeah, I think we know what we have to do here. Like, I need to jump more. That's just it. That's just like that's where I'm going wrong for sure. Man, we should have saved that crest for these fights though, because it would have been perfect. That would have been so good. I do think though, like, our setup is pretty good. I do think our setup is not bad at all. And that's kind of not nice, right? Like that we were like right on his, we fell into the boss, so he was right there in front of us. You know what I mean? It's not great. Yeah, it's not great. Not nice, I should say. It's not nice. We can do this, though. We can totally do this. For that, we need to jump at the last second, but also it's like how do you get out of avoiding that, like? Like, I know, it is mighty confusing. Oh my god, and then we didn't get to heal until we came over here. Because this guy hit us at the last second, so it changed. Yeah, we're probably gonna die, of course. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
We got this. We smell. How could we not have this? We smell like doo-doos. I smell like doo-doos tonight.
We have a chance to move there as well, so I no business complaining. Actually, the down... oh god. Every 2 seconds there's another bum move. He recovers fast. Huh? Yep. If we had that extra damage thing on, it'd be over. There's another secret boss I want to fight. There's also a stag nest thing I want to fight too. This move is a tough one to avoid sometimes. I have to realize every time he jumps, we're gonna have to avoid a move like that. I thought we had iframes for that. People like calling me have iframes for that. I don't think I did. Unless I didn't connect with it. It's okay. It's okay. This is a cool fight. It's one of those fights that you can see mechanically that you know it's no problem doing. Like you can see the end goal. You know what I mean? I think the difference between this and the Grimm King was I couldn't see the ending. You know what I mean? I didn't know where I was ending up. Like there we for sure have iframes. You know what I mean? We got him? Cool. Cool. Cool boss fight. Really cool boss fight. Really cool area. I want to know more about this. All those Zotes around here. I wonder what that did. Oh, so you can fight. I'm guessing you can fight him again and again? Hold on a second, can we? Like, is that just a way to farm stuff then? Yeah. Yeah, it's like okay. Is it the same fight? Is it the same look? It is. Okay, I'll quit to the main menu and come back to this again. Yeah, we have enough to get another ability, I think, do we? To get another power-up from your lady. I will say though, that was really, really cool. We're still at 83%, of course, so like we're probably gonna be at 83% by the end of this too. Really cool little fight. Oh no, she doesn't want to talk anymore. She went from like blushing to being like, I don't want to even talk to this guy anymore. That's depressing. I think the next secret boss we have to go to, we actually have to go to, what's it called? We have to go to the, oh, we should go up here first. The next secret boss we have to go to, I think we have to go to the dung defender. I think that's the next place we have to go to.
Ah, you'd like to learn the Dreamnail. Yes, I must come Dreamnail as you would awaken. The essence you've collected, I hope that it still remains its old kingdom, pure potential. Let it course through you and into the Dreamnail. Hold aloft, wielder, awaken.
Awoken Dreamnail. Hold triangle to charge slash with the nail. The nail is upgraded, can break into even the most protected mind.
Ah, yes.
Collect 800 essence and awaken the Dreamnail.
No dream can hide itself from you now. You can peer into the darkest place. You just need to find the right crack. What would you with such power, wielder? Whose memories will you hunt down? Do as you wish. My promise is fulfilled. May the crimes of my tribe be washed away in time like the rest of the kingdom. What are you doing poking around my dusty old mind like mine? Nothing is worth hidden inside, believe me. But keep probing the world around you with your Dreamnail. Things will reveal themselves.
Very well, thank you. Oh, so we have to still collect more essence. Okay, cool. Actually, before we do anything, I want to go to the... I wonder if there's like... My friend did offer me to give me locations of other pale ore. But I'm wondering if that's like too... Wait, we still have that area to go to. No, that area is just... I know what that is, actually. If we look at the map here... That area just leads up to the crystallized mound where we dropped down from. We have the Coliseum of Fools to still do. Which we could try at some point, maybe. Maybe! There's still grooves around the place. There's still hidden areas with grooves around the place. There's one in the teacher's archives. There's one right there, which we can get. Joni's Repose. Whatever happened to Joni, I wonder. There's one there as well. The lake as well, by the way. Wait, is that something there? Hold on a second. I don't know. I don't know what I've marked anymore. I have no idea what I've marked anymore. But actually, let's read the journal for some Wing Zotling. Figment of an obsessed mind grudgingly assists his master in combat by lazily flying towards it. She asked whether he had brought the charm for her as he promised as he would. But then he explained, the charm was actually of low quality, not worth the price she asked. She understood the wisdom of his decision perfectly. The Grey Prince, chapter 136. Zote. Grey Prince Zote. Figment of an obsessed mind lacks grace but becomes stronger with every defeat. Oh, so it's a tougher boss every time. My love, any creature who could bear to be away from you, who would willingly leave you behind or say unkind things to you. Pah! Lowly maggots, not worthy of standing in your glorious shadow. She felt her cold body grow warm, a sensation she had almost forgotten. Is this Zote in his mind? And Bretta... We don't have her because she's not a beast. Or someone we fought, I think. But Bretta then is the girl that was on there, really, really like sexy looking Bretta. You know, for a bug. But you get what I'm saying. Is that what we're saying? Because that's really freaking interesting. Because that would make sense as well. So is that his dream? So is he like saying never ever dream, but he's already succumbed to the dream itself? You know what I mean? I'm wondering if there's like anywhere else we need to go before that. Well, the stag nest is something that people have been asking me to go to for a bit.
We're going to the stag nest, brothers. Let's go.
So this is where the original stag nest was.
Being back in my old home feels like the weight of my long life bearing down on me. I carry it proudly, though, wherever I travel. The memories of my family and my kind come with me.
Hope. Open all of Holland's stag station and discover the stag nest. Nice. Okay, so we need 2 more of those to get another thing. Hopefully there's more to the stag nest than just oh, it's a boss. Do we rest? Is there a bench we rested at? Is there a bench? You know what? It's time. Yeah, just in case. It seems like there's a boss coming. A stag nest boss. I could be wrong, though. Oh, I'm definitely wrong. Okay, I thought there was going to be a boss coming. Look, I'm okay with that being there as well, because that's just another stag station. That's why we had it there, you know what I mean? We don't have a map for this area. Cornifer! Cornifer! What the hell? Wait, this is just the Howling Cliffs. Wait. Do we just have to drop down off the top of it? Because that could be it. We just might have to just drop down at the top of it. Wait. Hold up a second here. I was so sure. Wait, can we not warp to the stag station? Oh, it seems like we can't warp to the stag station. Okay, fair enough. Which is interesting because, like... Yeah, I guess it's like off the map. So they don't maybe want us warping there, possibly. That could be it. I want to go back there though, see if there's anything I missed really quickly though. Just drop down there beside it. It could be nothing. It like literally could be nothing, and if it is nothing, then that's fine. You know what I mean? Then it's like, okay, well, at least we got something out of it. Like, is there anything to read here? Oh, I didn't even notice all the dead stag bodies, dude. Oh my god, I'm horrible. Oh my god, they're all just like decrepit and... I wonder if we should read the stag's mind. Since we're here. I tire so easily now, my legs seem to ache more and more. Still, I'm lucky to grow old all when so many others haven't. That puts that one line putting absolutely everything here into perspective. Everything here just like, it's like, yeah, exactly. Obviously, like, you know, you should, you know, be thankful for your life, but also it can be very freaking difficult. Huh? What is... There's something else here. Inspect. An empty eggshell. Did I definitely didn't already come here. And that just leads over there. Yeah. Okay. And is there anything that we can do to get to... But there's an area there in the stag station, but then just dropping down here just leads to the Howling Cliffs, I suppose. Where's this, though? Where's this lead to? Literally the entrance to the Howling Cliffs. Wait, no. Let's gather some stuff and see if we can, like, maybe do something with that platform. Let's try it. So we'll go back to here.
I ain't saying this is gonna work or anything, right? It could not work. It could be a disaster. In all fairness.
But I want to see if it will work. Map updated.
Excuse me, Mr. Stag.
Why you can come here?
Oh Jesus! I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
What do you think of my old home, little one? It was full of life once, stags coming and going, swapping stores of places they'd been and passengers they'd met. For a long time, I considered myself the only one remaining, the last stag. But being in the nest again, there's something in the air, a smell of warmth, or presence perhaps? Could it be? Other stags have made their way out into the wilder world? Yes, I will hold on to hope my kin are still alive, still out there, journeying beyond these lands. But for me, I could never abandon the stagways. Not as long as the passengers still need them. I can still use to perform work, so I'll be your companion as long as my body still serves. Let us enjoy the old stagways of the kingdom together as a little longer. What's so funny and what's so sad about what he just said there is, you know, he's talking about how, like, he wants to believe that everyone's still alive. Of course. Like, of course, my dude. I agree. You know, please still have that hope. But at the same time, it's like, I think they are all dead. And he talked about how he enjoyed, you know, having just that, like, those conversations that you have with your people. Did that do something? An empty eggshell. Wait, an empty eggshell? Does that mean there is a stag going about the place? Oh, that literally just lowers the thing. Okay. Okay, this is a really nice piece of lore, though. This is really, really nice. Like, coming here is really nice, speaking with him. I guess we gotta go to the King's Station now, don't we? That's our next location. But with that, I'm gonna end this little journey here, I think, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this. We're not done with the series. We still have some stuff to do. Obviously, I'm not doing everything, as you guys can see. There's no hiding that I'm not doing everything. I'm not, you know, I never said we'd do absolutely everything, but I said I would try, like, a lot of this stuff. And I will. I definitely am going to try a lot of the extra stuff. And I hope that you guys have, like, been like, okay, yeah, he has tried some of the stuff. Or at least tried to find some of the DLC stuff. I still have to, like, find some other DLC things. I think there's another DLC boss I want to fight. We eventually will defeat the Grimm King. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we can do. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Hey everyone, it's Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is Hollow Knight. And what will probably be the last episode of Hollow Knight for a while. I've already planned, and I've told you guys I have planned to come back at some stage to fight the Grimm Troupe leader, the king. I feel like right now I'm not in the space to be able to defeat him. I'll just be honest with you guys, I said that in the previous one. I don't know what you guys' reaction to that is, because I don't usually see your guys' reactions to things for like a while, because I do record quite a few videos in advance. But I will say that, like, from my perspective, I still think it was the best idea. And I still stand by it. I've had an hour to think about it. It's been an hour. And I still, like, stand by my decision to fight him later. Come back to it. And I promise that we will. So I'm going back to the Dung Defender boss fight, I believe. Again, I'm given, like, hints of where to go for these things. Was Dung Defender this way? No, it was up in the middle here. Dung Defender's up top. But we can't get there that way. So maybe we actually have to go through a different way to get to Dung Defender. Can we get to Dung Defender? I think we're going to have to go to the top. But I want to talk about Hollow Knight in this episode. I feel like this is going to be a fun little podcasty episode along with a boss fight. Along with a little boss fight as well, you know what I mean? It's not going to be an episode that's like pretty heavy with finding new things. It's also, oh my god. It's also going to be one of those episodes where if someone's like, you know, is out with the series and feels like, oh, well, I'm kind of done. It's like, that's fine because we're not going to be doing too much new content, I guess is the phrase I'm going to use. Can we drop down here, I guess? Oh my god, there's something here. This game. But yeah, I wanted to talk about it. We're probably going to have like different topics and different whatever comes to mind. And you guys can respond and say how you feel about certain aspects of the game as well. To start off, I want to say that this to me is one of my favorite games I've played on the channel. Is this it right here? It is. Okay, perfect. I've had such a fantastic time. King's Idol, cool. Playing a game that is more difficult. And it's funny, you know, we're going back into like... So this is going to be a dream boss. Just to be sure... Let's move this. Just to be sure, I don't know if I'm gonna... What's gonna happen. So he's asleep, so we're fighting him in his dream, I guess. Whoa, my lord, this is really pretty. I also want to say that this game is really gorgeous. This game is super pretty. And you can see even in the dungiest parts of the world, this is super pretty. White Defender? Ah, so you're a cap. Gotcha. Here comes me. Music is fantastic as usual. The music in this game has been really great thus far. Yeah, we're gonna get into kind of more of like after we defeat this boss, we're gonna have a nice long conversation about how I feel about this game, and I hope that you guys want to stay for that. You don't have to stay for that. It'd be nice. Who's all that in the background? Is that? Sorry, I was so distracted by the background. I would have died there anyway, but like. Wait a second, he's made dung statues of... That's the first boss, right? These are knights from the game. Am I wrong in saying that these are knights from the game? That's super cool, dude. Like, Jesus Christ, this guy is sick. In a good way. These are all knights from the game. Am I wrong in saying that? Or are they? Or, I think they are, right? That's the false knight. That move, by the way, that move there is going to be a hassle. Because, like, I'm not quite sure the best way to avoid it. Is he going to stagger is another question I have. He hasn't staggered yet. Guys, that is a lot of health on this baby boy. That is a lot of health on this baby boy. You know what I mean? Already that's a lot of health on this baby boy. Honda. Dude. Music is absolutely superb. Probably the best track in the game for a boss fight at the very least.
Dude, this guy's doing so much damage to me. It's unholy. Like, how am I gonna avoid that, I wonder? I would very much like to stagger him so we could heal. But I don't know when that happens. He's not staggering at all, though. That's worrying. Because usually my method is like, okay, let's F him up. You know, to the point that he can't do much, like you know, tank him to a degree. You know what I mean? But that doesn't look like it's gonna be happening today. That move right there, like that's tough. It'd be cool if you get iframes in that as well. It'd be really OP though, wouldn't it? That move is gonna be the hardest to avoid. How do he's not staggering after like 20 hits? This is gonna be insane to me. Definitely more than 20 hits. He's not staggering. That's worrying. Are these just knights I've never met in the game as well? Doma. Trying to hit him away. How do we avoid that? Like, is that just like standing still? Ran right into that one. There's no stagger on this guy! There's no stagger! Mommy! Mama, there's no stagger!
Gav, you just gotta have to be a good player.
What?
You just gotta have to be a good player, Calvin.
Mom.
Hey, Gav, you can be a good player. You just have to get good in the game.
Mom, I ask you for advice, not for unrealistic expectations. You know what that does to a child? This went from being like the easiest boss in the history of bosses. So that move is the only thing that makes it hard though. That move is the only thing. Everything else is grand. Like how do we, like I know people can say, oh Calvin, you're not even trying to avoid it. But I literally just don't know. That's a good place to heal actually. I'm wondering like, should we like iframe that, or like what should we do? I don't even know. His knee hurt me, thank God. Still no stagger. Still no stagger, dude. This dude ain't staggered. I think we gotta give up on the stagger. Cause my strategy is always stagger them so you can heal a bit. You know what I mean? I think we gotta give up on the stagger. What do you guys think? Answer right now or forever hold your peace. At least we're slightly damaging every 2 seconds as well, though. Like, that goes across the whole map. Like he says. I'm still so confused on how we're supposed to dodge that.
Actually gives us like quite a bit of time to heal as well, though, in fairness. Still no. This guy does not stagger. Music's so good. Oh my god, because I was facing the wrong way. Yeah, there's plenty of chances to heal in this. We got a little bit healing there. Not a lot. But still, that move is still devastating to me. Oh no! He has so much health. Like, that is a crazy amount of health as well. Again, the healing ain't too bad. We can heal in certain parts. The no stagger ain't too bad either. We can definitely do certain points. I don't know how to avoid that move. Did he even get hit by that? I am so, you know, deathly confused at some of the avoiding of these moves. Dude, stop! So we got him to this part. Again, we're doing pretty good on healing. That was the first time we ever avoided that. Okay, cool. Very cool. Very, very cool boss fight. I wonder if this is going to be a situation where we can fight him again like we did with Zote. So who are these knights in the background? Should we have fought these knights? But I think one of them was the false knight for sure. I'm wondering if like it's him remembering back on the other knights. My friends, I'll protect our dear kingdom. Have faith in me. Is he like the last person to defend the kingdom? Like that has his mind still with them? And that's what's in his dream. We all meet again, I promise. So these are people that have died as well. Jesus. Kawunda is right. My dude. So Dung Defender is just sleeping there now again. So is Dung Defender not in this area? Yeah, Dung Defender is going to be sleeping from now on. Crazy. So now that we've done that, that will be the last boss we're fighting for a long time in this game, I believe. Now, who knows? We might do another video here or there. But I think I do just want to, like, I guess, just have a few comments on this game before we leave it for a long time. Like I said, yeah. So yeah, I think the music in this game is probably its strongest part, and I was thinking about that overnight, how this game has such strong music and such personality-driven music. So often in games now, I find, like, one of the worst things that you can do in a video game, and one of the worst things that a lot of games still do to this day, that I think sucks so badly, is the fact that, like, a lot of games will have a character, like a boss battle that is super important, but the music will just be, like, super, like, operatic stuff. We're gonna sit here. I think this is a nice place. Actually, you might, just for our sake, just for aesthetics, we'll sit here for a second. You'll have music that's super operatic and super, like, oh, and it doesn't fit the bosses at all. But in this game, every boss is like music, even if it was sometimes reused, sometimes maybe not reused, always fit the character very well and always fit the moment very well. And I think it's, you know, just, again, I say strongest point, that's not, you know, calling away from any other part of the game. It's just saying that I do think that this is the strongest parts of the game, in my opinion. What I really felt like when I was playing this game was that, like, there's a constant motion to it. And there's a constant feeling of keep going, keep going, keep going. But there's dread in that motion as well. It's just like, if I go around this corner, am I going to die? If I do this, am I going to die? This is something that, like, a lot of games have, and a lot of games kind of fail to do successfully. You know, one of the biggest mishaps I find ever is if I'm playing a game that has zombies in it, for example, and I don't feel afraid of your zombies. You know what I mean? On the first time through. Second time through is different and all that stuff, I guess. But, like, the fact that even in this game, you know, I'm still afraid of smaller enemies, to me says that this game is crafted well enough to the point that, like, there is a fear amongst all enemies in this game. Against all enemies, in my opinion, anyway. And it doesn't have to be a fear, but it's a fear about what's around the next corner. And that's something that's a terrifying thing that, again, games do not get right, personally. To go on a little bit rant for a bit as well when I talk about visual design in this game, the visual design in this game is absolutely gorgeous. But one of the issues that I have is that, like, it kind of ruins other games for me. If I can go through my video, we'll just do this really quickly. We'll go through my game collection for a second. Wrong thing. We'll go through my video and game collection for a second because I want to make a point here. Let me just see here. What's the best way to make this point? Final Fantasy 16 is probably, but I don't want to harp on Final Fantasy 16 anymore because I feel like I've criticized a lot on Twitter. I'm trying to think of a game here that, like, might work in this sense, just so I can go through this. Also, this is my game collection, I suppose, on this system. That might work in this specific setting, or the specific thing I'm trying to get across. Maybe not. Maybe I don't have any games like that. I thought I would have the... Okay, Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider is a perfect example. This is a perfect example of a game I feel like looks pretty, but doesn't have a distinctive style to it, in my opinion. It's probably not a great example because I feel like sometimes it does. I played all the Tomb Raider games. This is the best one. The Shadow of the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition is the best one. Lords of the Fallen is another example of a game that looks pretty that I just did not care a bit about. But then you look at like the opposite of like that and newly released games, like say Resident Evil 4, which I just re-downloaded to play the DLC, is able to look pretty and look awesome at the same time and have great graphical quality. The same thing with Elden Ring. The fact of the matter is that you have Greenland open world with rain, and sandy areas with deserts and rivers and flowing greenery, and you have it in both of these games. But this game chose to make it look graphically more intense, so the style is kind of gone. While this game still looks absolutely gorgeous no matter what, but it keeps its art style. And art style is so important, because to me, I remember Elden Ring's art style more than I remember Final Fantasy 16's, and I'm a massive Final Fantasy fan. I'm a Final Fantasy nut. Nier Replicant's right beside it, a game that again, this is a perfect 3-point argument here, whereas sandwiched between these two games, for me, a game like Final Fantasy 16 looks graphically beautiful, but doesn't have the same style and rememberable qualities as Nier Replicant or Elden Ring. I find one of the worst things that you can do with your game is if I can take your main character in your video game and place him in another video game and he doesn't look out of place, that means you have a beautifully graphically, swell game, but it doesn't look good. But it doesn't make me remember anything or make me in awe or make me amazed. That's just, and you can't, the thing is with Hollow Knight is I look at an image from Hollow Knight and I'm like, that is Hollow Knight. I know I took a long way around to describe what I'm talking about, but I just wanted to give other examples. It's not just Hollow Knight. I look at Nier Replicant, I look at Final Fantasy X, I look at the Trails of Cold Steel series, you look at The Last Guardian, Shadow of the Colossus, the Persona series, Shenmue, you look at the Resident Evil franchise, the Dragon Quest franchise, the Pokemon franchise. Even if Pokemon sometimes isn't graphically intensive, it has a style that I will always remember and be able to look at the screenshot and be like, that's Pokemon. Same with Xenoblade. You can look at an image of Xenoblade and go, that's Xenoblade. Same with the Mario games. Same with the Paper Mario games. And I think one of the problems of modern... I don't want to say modern game design because modern games are still freaking cool. I will say that one of the big problems with massive AAA, massively big budget games nowadays is that they could learn something from a game like a Hollow Knight, like a game like a Nier Replicant, or Nier Automata, is that you don't need to have your game be graphically intensive. Maybe you do to sell a lot of copies, because a lot of things that sells copies nowadays is people going, it looks so real. But the problem is with it looking so real is that within 2 years' time, they're going to have new technology to make characters look even more real, and your game is already looking outdated. Look what happened to The Last of Us back in 2013, where it's this beautiful game that comes out. I'd never seen a game so gorgeous, and within like a year, 2 years, 3 years, was it 3 years? 3 years, a game like the Order came out, which I didn't really like, but again, it looked more graphically intense and already made Last of Us graphics just look like PS3 graphics, which never would I have thought that when I was playing that game. The similar thing would happen, like then Final Fantasy 15 came out, and it's like, oh, this is the prettiest game I've ever played. Final Fantasy 7 Remake comes out, and it's like, this is the prettiest game I've ever played. Like, it's so hard to keep up with graphics, but art style is forever. And this is, just look at this screen cap right here. Art style is forever. This game will look pretty 100 years from now because of the art style. Beautiful art doesn't get outdated. It doesn't. It really doesn't. Graphics get outdated very quickly. Beautiful art does not. It just does not. Shenmue still looks pretty because they chose art style over graphics. Tokyo Mirage Sessions will look pretty 200 years from now because they chose art style. Tears of the Kingdom, any Zelda game, any Pokemon, maybe not any Pokemon game, but any, you know what I mean? Fire Emblem games, they will still look pretty because they look pretty on release, and they still look pretty, and they're not competing with the next graphical update. And again, I know I'm sounding so ranty, but one of the things that happens again with these games, when they're advertising, they'll go, oh, this game you can have 3,000 blades of grass on screen at one point and 2,000 enemies. Why would I give two shits? Why would I care one bit? This guy's sitting on a bench and it looks better than your flowing water that's so realistic that it wets the player for 2 minutes afterwards. It wets the players for 2 minutes after you've gone into the water. Look at this. This doesn't wet me one bit and it looks fantastic. I will remember this for the rest of my life. It's beautiful. Hollow Knight is beautiful. Let's move on from this because I'm going to get even more ranty because it is one of the big topics I always talk about. Let's move on from it and talk about it in this sense. Combat is incredible. The boss battles are incredible. The boss designs are incredible. Enemy designs are incredible. If you showed me a picture of any of the designs, I'd be like, oh my god, that fight, that thing, ooh, that one, I hated that one. Every single one of these enemies in this game, every single enemy down to the last tiny enemy, I remember them. I remember how to fight them, and there's so many enemies. I think there's 147 enemy varieties in this game, which is insane. It's absolutely insane. I liken it to the Dragon Quest series because the Dragon Quest series also has like really memorable enemies that are like, whoa, like the enemies are almost like as memorable as the main characters in a lot of ways. And it is. It's like, oh, I get to fight one of these guys now? Cool. A lot of enemies in this game can be annoying, but look, it's water under the bridge or maybe water over the bridge at this stage. I really adored how like everything in this game feels like a real world that is built and that someone built, that someone created, that feels like connected. Everything feels connected. And when they say something's desolate, it's not desolate in a sense of like, wow, there's like a few broken buildings around here. This place is destroyed. It is desolate in the sense that when you walk through an area, you feel the desperation. You feel the past in these worlds. You feel like you walk through the City of Tears. You walk through the City of Tears. You can feel there's a past here. There's something here that happened. This is a world where stuff has gone on. This is a world where, like, not everyone got to survive it. Not everyone got to have the same experience as everyone else. This is a world where sadness is entrenched in it. Where dreams have died, but in this case, I guess, lived on. Every freaking scene in this game has some sort of past riddled into it. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Like, having a character like the Stag be so important to me now. Having a character like Mila. And I just want to give a shout out to Mila. If you can make me attached to a character just in a few words. Holy hell, I'm going to go on a rant one more time, guys. And I hope you guys don't mind. But, like, one of my biggest pet peeves about writing in video games sometimes. And it's not every video game, by the way, because I love video games, guys. Like, again, showing my game collection. Like, look at these games I have on my system right now. I freaking love these games. I love them to death. They're all really well written. They're all amazing games. Sorry, wrong section again. Look at my game collection here, right? Like, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Where's my collection? 10 out of 10. Haven't played this. This is just a demo. 10 out of 10. Haven't played it. Haven't finished it. Wasn't a big fan. I wasn't a big fan of the either. Look at it from here. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I love all these games. I love these games. I love the games to download. Haven't played this one. A lot of games I haven't played these ones. FNAF. Haven't. Jesus, that was last October. I have not purchased a lot of games and played a lot of games since then, have I? I think that's just because I have work most of the time, or maybe I'm outside doing stuff. Weird. I wonder why that is. I guess, you know, you don't always play, you're not always going to be playing the games like as much as you used to, because years ago I would play like 40 games a year. Sometimes things change. I love modern video games, but sometimes the writing in modern Western games especially, it's usually like a character runs up to you and goes, hey, I need to talk to you about my past. In my past, my wife hated me. She left me. I miss her. And you go, well, find your wife. And you'll go, all right, thank you, brother. And then 20 hours from now, he walks back up to you. My wife is in this area. This is where she left me. We'll find her, dude. And that's like the writing. Them over-explaining their past. Can you imagine watching a TV show where a character explains their past right away? Explains who they are right away. This dude right here was just a happy little stag. He was just a guy who carried me around the place. This guy is full of sorrow but hope at the same time. And I would let him carry me anywhere, and I would carry him somewhere as well if I was big enough and I was a big enough boy. Look at Mila as a character as well. Someone who, again, was just this girl who was just knocking against the walls with her pickaxe. Becomes one of those interesting characters ever. Zote was just a comedy geek. Can you imagine if Zote at the start was like, I had a family I don't trust anymore and I'm very insecure of myself? How sucky would that be? Oh my lord. This game is so good. It's so good. You know what I mean? And that's why, like, I play a lot of, like, Japanese games. And not just, I'm not saying this game is Japanese. I know it had, I think it had some Japanese backers and stuff like that. That doesn't count at all. Because they don't just reveal the backstory right away. You know what I mean? You get to sense of who they are throughout the game. And I'm not talking about just, like, little glimpses where they're like, hey, Johnny, what's wrong? Nothing. It's like, oh, Johnny must have a secret past. No, give me some hints. Always a character you can understand more about them by how they eat their eggs, by how they like to have cereal, by how they, what would they do if they got $5, if they found $5, if they found a wallet, what would they do? That's more interesting sometimes than their backstory. And this game has such an interesting wide variety of characters, which every one of them I want to pry a little bit more into the past, but also at the same time I want to keep some of it at a distance so I can always have that mystery. It's so good in that sense. I've really adored this game quite a bit. And I'm sorry for taking up your time if you did listen to all this. I did get a bit ranty because I feel like I am so lucky to be able to play so many fantastic games on this channel. YouTube, a lot of YouTube to be successful is about playing bad games and reacting to cringe and things like this and shitting on games. It's not what I like to do. It's never been what I like to do. I love games. I love video games. To me, it's still the greatest art form of all time. And this was very shocking. I keep going back to this. This is just shocking to me because then, like, I have played quite a few games. You know what I mean? You can see here I've played quite a few games. I've downloaded quite a few games. You know, I played Wulong. I played Dead Island 2 this year. Which actually, you know what? Here's the thing. With a full-time job, playing, like, all these games from last year up until now, like, and continue to play these games, replaying some games like this, I think that's fine. You know what? I'm not going to judge myself. I think that's perfectly fine, the amount of games I've played. When I didn't have a job, of course, I was playing like 50 games a year. Of course I was. I think it's perfectly fine, the amount of output I've had when it comes to like an amount of games I played in the past year and a half. You know what I mean? I think it's perfectly fine. I've only played like 7 or 8 games in full in the past year and a half. On the PS5 at least. I think that's fine. Thank you guys so much for watching the series. I'm so sorry this became such a big rant. I love this game to death. We will come back to it at some point. But for now, I will say I hope you're excited for Five Nights at Freddy's.
It's Halloween on the Roman. Once again, it's Halloween on the Romer channel. And just like last year, once again, it's Halloween on the Roma channel. And just like last year, he's planning on playing more games with animals and stuff.